Big interleague weekend next weekend too, lads. Going to be good.
Looking forward to it, I'm telling
Gdfl
you.
playing the Bellarine.
I'm hoping I'm better by then.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be better by then, won't you? Go and have a jab, you'll be right.
I've had it for 2 weeks.
Have you?
Do you get the flu injection every year?
Yeah, but I hadn't quite got it this year. I get it for free. But I didn't quite go this year. But that's not a flu, that's just the cold.
Start of the final term. Worry about the medicinal stuff later. Horan and Skillbeck. Skillbeck gets it down. Tackle. Oh, that's a throw. Come on, umpire. Pay something.
He's going to.
He had to.
He's not.
He is. McCarthy gets the free kick for a throw.
A bit late, but he got there.
Yeah, he got there. So McCarthy goes to the right foot kick inside 50. Costello going to have a couple on him. Welve back. Does nicely and then puts the tackle on as well. They've worked hard there, the Panthers, and the ball's out. McCarthy has to make up a bit of ground. He gets there first. Can he get away from the tackle? He does just get the handball away. They've got the numbers, Costello. Now he goes to the left foot kick inside 50. Watkins puts the hands up, can't take the mark. At the back, Bell Post Hill. Zulix again, right foot kick. Might be okay, is it? McNamara wrapped up in the tackle. The umpire says it's held in. And we will have a ball up. Left half forward. Belmont attacking the northern end this final term. They need the first goal. They're 12 points down. Ball up. Skillbeck gets it over the back of the pack. James, though, reads it better. Can't pick it up. Can't take it with him. Chapman rode the bump and the tackle from James and gets it back inside towards the top of the square. No mark taken. Maxwell. Did he get a push in the back? The umpire said no. Play on, said the umpire. Pack develops around him, and he will come in and ball it up. So Horan and Skillbeck. Bet 30 out from goal for Belmont. Ball from the ruck contest. Panthers can't get it out. Umpire will have to come in and ball it up again. Restart play. Big pack around this ball up. Horan goes up, double-hander, gets it down, but only as far as Watkins. Breaks free, right foot kick, back towards the top of the square. Jones coming in keen. Can he get it out again? No, he gets tackled. He drops the footy. The umpire says play on. Bell Post Hill, that's a hold. The umpire said, well, no advantage, so coming back to Bell Post Hill. Hecker will take the free kick. Last line of defence, goes to the left foot kick. Oh, had to be a good kick. It was. Fantella took the mark at pace at half-back. Goes to the outer side. It's okay. They've moved it to Miller, who takes the mark. He chips the ball over the top centre wing. It's all right. Mitchell. Drives it towards centre, towards half forward. Ooh. In front, no. At the back.
50-50, that one.
I think you got to pay the man in front.
I think you do. So Bell Post still have the ball, and they go inside 50. McNamara takes the mark. Handball it, Bo. Handball it. I think he might be too far out to score. Yes, he is. Because he'll be kicking from just on 50, and he's not the longest kick, and he knows that, so he wants to move it quickly. Goes, the lead's on. Good kick. No mark. Umpire said play on. Back off the back of the pack. Slipping over there, unfortunately, at the crucial stage was Yates for Bell Post Hill. Pack develops around him, and about 25 out from their goal, Bell Post Hill will have a ball up. We've played 3 in the final term. No addition to the score. 8-12-60, Bell Post Hill, Belmont 7-6-48.
So off the ruck contest, ball is kicked towards
goal. I'll tell you what.
Yates.
Was it Yates?
Yep.
He gets his first goal of the afternoon, and the 9th now for Bell Post Hill. They're 9-12. They lead the Belmont Lions 7-6. 3.5 minutes gone. Final quarter. Smith Holden, Bloodsuki. Final quarter scoreboard.
Done. All over.
Well, you would think
they're not coming back from here.
You never know, but I can't see. When there's a ball up in the defensive half, you've got to man up. You just can't leave blokes run through like that. And they just didn't do that at the time. Maybe they're getting a little bit tired, but they've been able to counter that most of the day. But that was a great goal at the back.
Back in the middle, Horan gets it down. Edwards gives it back to Harrison, who's having a run on the ball. Gives it quickly towards Manning, who goes inside 50. Jones can't take it with him. Costello in there fighting hard for it as well. Pack develops. And inside 50 for the Lions. We'll have a ball up. The big boys come down. Skillbeck and Horan. Horan gets it down. Ball comes out. And Mitchell gets the handball on the up and gets it away. They might be okay out here. Miller takes the mark. They play on quickly, go to centre wing. They move the ball nicely to Fursland, takes it. He chips the ball towards half forward. Good kick to Mitchell, who kept going, but he left the footy behind, which was the important bit. But
Got him back.
again, he got it back and got it to James, who could take a bounce and run to 50. Oh, some candy if you don't mind, and then chips the ball. Oh, he's missed the target, but it might be okay. Basley off a step has kicked a goal. And that is the ball game now. Caleb Basley kicks his first. And the 10th for Belpost Hill, 10-12-72. They lead Belmont 7-6, 48. Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard, 5 minutes played.
That's all I want young James to do. Lower his eyes now and again instead of just banging it up and try and get your goal from 60 out or kicking it to a pack. He lowered his eyes. He saw his teammate come along and said, here, have this. And I think that's where he's more important to Belpost Hill rather than just bombing away from a long way out.
See, last year he could have Timmy Barton sitting down there too, and it's
well,
not a bad bloke to kick to. But
when you have blokes like that,
you're
it
right.
comes off more often than not. But they've lost those blokes, so it doesn't come off more
Not
often.
the smarts running around the feet. So the ball back in the middle of the ground as we go, and coming off the square was Fursland. He missed it. Flacavento picked the ball up, got the handball out, but only as far as McKaylee Harrison, who wins the ball from the possession and kicks the ball. It finally goes in towards the half-forward line. Going back was well, but coming the other way was his teammate, and that was Teakin. Played on. Ends up giving the ball back to McNamara, back to Welve. Here's the player short and comes out wide, goes looking for, and will find Mann, and will take the mark. Umpire said yes. So Mann now with the ball. Looks to go short and over the top. Mark is taken out there. Good mark from Yates. So Yates now goes further afield. Flacavento the target. Ball gets out the back. Basically runs onto it. Gets out of treble. Hit the ground. Then drop the ball. Oh, gee, I reckon he's a bit lucky there. He's going to win a free kick. He's just waiting for someone to come at him. He just chips the ball towards a full forward position. Mark, well, both players are hanging on to each other. Which way is he going to go? He's going to go Belmont Lions way. And Amory will be the recipient of the free kick. He delivers the ball and goes out wide. The ruckman's working hard. Big skill back. He's leading the race for the ball. He's being chased by Miller. Big fella gets there first. Skillbeck gets the handball back, and it's a nice handball. Went back to Marnie. Marnie with a little bit of time and space. Uses the ball well. Finds his teammate in Chapman. So Chapman plays on from centre wing. Goes into the forward line. Bowl is the target. Out in front of him. Gets around the player. He's the bloke coming at him, and he kicks the ball back into the forward line, but reading the ball nicely again is Sulix. So he takes the mark. He plays on, comes across the ground, and Yates in some space. Marr further afield. He comes wider, club rim side of the ground. He takes the mark. Frees up Flacavento over the top. Needs to get there and get there quickly. Flacavento, he takes the mark. So they've moved at Belpost Hill like now. They go back into the middle. Kicks this time better. Handball. Running player. Muir over the top. He goes towards Muir. Muir turns and spins and goes into the half-forward line. McNamara must be having a run forward in the last quarter. Ball is picked up. Handball goes over the top. Fursland on the left boot. Would normally know one of this one, and he's done just that. So Fantella and he now kicks his first goal of the afternoon, the 11th for Belpost Hill. They're 11 goals, 12, and it's now beyond the Belmont Lions' task, I think, at 7 goals, 6. We have gone 8 minutes, final quarter. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
Well, if I didn't agree with your 100% last goal, you said it was over, Jason, I certainly agree now. You just never know when these funny old contests, you get a couple in a row, but that's just put the nail in the coffin. And look, yeah, they haven't played that well, but this is their first win, and they'll be very, very, very happy. There's a lot of kids out there that didn't play in the dynasty who will be pretty bloody happy to get a win under the belt up here at Belpost Hill.
Back in the middle, Horan gets it down. Roved, good tackle. That dropping the ball, punched. Dill Whitney.
He's not happy either.
Not happy, and Jordan Flacavento told him about it too, and he got the free and got the handball to James, who narrows the eyes again, gives it away to Basley, who gets it back. Now he goes long towards the square. Over the back. Oh, could he take it? Marr, he tried to spin out, and he kicks it, but just gets slung as he gets it away, and it's 3 for 1 behind. So 3 goals, 2 to Dan Marr. They go to 11-13-79, Belpost Hill. Belmont 7-6-48. Smith Holden Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard, 9 minutes played.
Bannister will do the kicking in for the Lions. Plays on now. Comes club rim side of the ground. Comes out long. Goes to the half back line. Marr comes across. Knocks the ball to the ground. Chapman picks the ball off out of the contest. Goes into the half forward line. But Dan Welve read that nicely off the boot. Comes up and takes the mark. So Welve now slowing things down. Comes back along the boundary. Chapman, nice reach up and takes the grab. On true centre wing, goes back into the middle of the ground. Kick was okay. Coming up, Marcus taken out there. Maxwell started the game pretty well. It's been quiet, but he goes longer now, back towards the goal square. McNamara, he is there with Costello coming through. He wins possession of the ball. Handball comes out the back. Went to Manning. Kicks the ball. McNamara smothers it nicely. Gets to his feet and kicks the ball back outside 50. Marcus taken out there. And again, it's Marnie. So Marnie swings back on the left boot. Low and flat. He goes back into the forward line. McCarthy come out. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. Welv did and put it back into the middle of the ground. Muir comes up looking for some options coming past. There's none there. So he spins and turns. And the kick going forward is good. And the mark will be taken out there by Mitchell. So Mitchell now. He goes further afield towards Baseley, half volley. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. Unfortunately, the ball now runs over the boundary line. Going to have a throw-in to take place just outside their forward 50. Doing all the attacking. Looks like Benny Muir's doing the ruck work here. Sam Welsh is the other ruckman. Ball out the back of the contest. Fantella picks the ball up, got the handball out. Goes into the forward line. Unsworth comes out, picks the ball up. He's got a little bit of time. Steadies, kicks back towards the goal square. Mark required. Hits the ground, coming through. Oh, that was a smart handball in the hands of Yates. That came off his knee, I think, that ball. And has gone through for a minor score. Jack Yates 1-1. Belpost Hill are 11-14. 7-6. Belmont Lions, 12 minutes gone. Final quarter. Smith Holden, Lazuzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
So Whitney. The footy for the kick in. Plays on. Goes wide, finds Chapman. In the back pocket, Chapman called to play on now. Oh, God. There was not a Belmont Lions player within 30 metres of two Belpost Hill players when he kicked that. Mitchell took the mark and got it short to Fantella. Must have colour blindness. Goes back inboard for Unsworth. Second grab takes it. Shoots for goal from 40 out directly in front. It's getting ugly now.
Ugly.
Ring the siren. Probably needs to get home. Unsworth comes in, right foot kick. Goals. Good kick. His first of the afternoon. And the 12th for Belpost Hill, 12-14-86. They lead Belmont 7-6-48. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard, 12.5 minutes played.
They pretty much did what they did against Panickburn, didn't they? They hung in, played some reasonable footy, and gave us a bit of a sniff that, hey, they can win this game. And then all of a sudden you look up at the scoreboard and your 6 goals down. It happened in round 1. We expected it to happen in round 1 because we believe Panickburn are a better side. But I thought they could hold in today and just keep it tight. They could have won the game. They've just dropped away again.
Probably not a true reflection, though, is it, really, of how the game's been? So
no.
It's really opened up. So Belpost Hill, they win the ball out of the centre again, and a tour and it kicks the ball into the half-forward line. Basically comes up, couldn't take it cleanly. It was at ground level, so can't blame him there. But it's Whitney that was clean at ground level. Handballs over the top to Harrison. Harrison has the ball and runs from the middle of the ground. Runs inside 50, loads up, goes long. He's going to be offline. McNamara is going back. Oh, no, it's not. It's Stulich went back with the fly of the ball. He was pressured there. It's picked up. Watkins got the handball away. Harrison's followed up nicely. It's in the goal square. And a little bit of time and a bit of presence. And he will kick the goal. Michaeli Harrison. So he gets his second goal of the afternoon. And the 8th now for the Belmont Lions. They're 8-6. They trail Belpost Hill on 12-14. 14 minutes gone. Final quarter. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki. Final quarter scoreboard.
Been in the interleague squad. I've really followed Michaeli today. Just watched him, what he's done, and how many times he's got a kick or a handball and then just stops. And yet that time, when he runs on, that's what it looks like. You know, somebody's got to get in his ear and say, that's what you have to do all day. Run, 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 run. And when you're buggered and you can't run anymore, you come off and have a rest. And then you go back on and do it again, because that's what today's football is. But he just stops too much and wanders. If he follows him up like that, he's a damn good player.
Back in the middle, Keegan gets it down. Rode by Mitchell, though. Thought about the handball. Now he goes for the kick out wide. It's okay, basically. Takes the one-hander. Centre wing chips the ball over the top. Miller takes the mark. He's got short again. Bartholomew's takes the mark. Gives it away to Benny Muir. Right foot kick. Leads on to Yates. Can't take the mark. Bannister left it behind. Yates tried to pick it up again. He missed the target, though. Edwards, he leaves it behind as well. Yates goes back a third time. He gets a push. The umpire says play
I
on.
think he might have dived.
Might have dived. Handball come out to Manning for Belmont. Long kick, 2-on-2. Jones in the middle. Can't take the mark. Harrison front and centre was pretty good. Got away from one. Got away from two. Kick back in the middle. Open space now. Who's getting back there first? Well, it might be Belmont.
Yeah.
So, Marnie. Try to get it back towards Keegan. Handball back to Manning off a step. I mean, that's just a crap kick.
Oh, yeah.
That's just right in the middle to nobody in particular.
But it's been happening all day,
Three
Jace.
Bell Post Hill players. Poor old Dill Whitney had to chap it on. He did pretty well in the end of Costello, who just soccer kicks it off the ground 50 metres. Goes towards Chapman on half forward. Can he pick it up? He can. He does nicely. Now he wheels around. Goes with a right foot kick. Watkins. Zulik's in front. Oh, his teammate probably took him out in the end, and the kick around the corner comes and goes across the face of goal from Maxwell. And we'll have a boundary throw in left forward pocket for the Lions.
Blues went down, Jason.
Oh, you're joking. The Woods got up.
87 to 106.
Oh,
But
geez.
you don't worry too much when that happens. At least they've had a go, not like last week.
That's true. Out of the ruck contest, Skillbeck kicks it across the face of goal. Now Chapman gets around on the left, back towards the top of the square. Nobody. Watkins runs into a couple, and then Maxwell kicks the goal. So he kicks his first of the afternoon. The ninth for Belmont, 9-6-60. They trail Bell Post Hill 12-14-86. Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard, 16 minutes played.
Well, it's just going through the motions now. They get a couple more, and the scoreboard looks like they might only get beat by a couple of goals, but the game's been over for 15 minutes.
So ball back in the middle of the ground with the umpire. Man doing the ruck work. He's up against Skillbeck. Thrown up by the umpire, comes down, won by James, able to get out of the contest in the middle of the ground, runs and carries, goes into the forward line, nice kick, finds Basely out in front, got a little bit of presence, kick was smothered, went back and collected. Piazza did nicely, took it out of his hand, then kicked the ball off the ground. Keegan picks the ball up, he's in trouble here. Yates, good strong tackle. Umpire says he put it down, so free kick goes to Yates. So Yates now with the ball. Ferguson just telling him to slow things down. Goes wide. James goes long, back towards the goal square. He's in front mark, can't take the mark and plays on and shoots a goal for another minor score. He's now 3-3 to that player and 12-15. Bell Post Hills 9-6, the Belmont Lions. And we've gone 17 minutes.
Settle.
Yep.
Crikeys.
They bring the ball back in now from the fullback position. Amory plays on, goes far side of the ground. Fleckavento and also Whitney out there. Ball comes to ground. Fleckavento stayed on his feet, got the ball back inside 50. Edwards is there. Made good position. Can't pick the ball up. He's struggling a bit of a hamstring there or cramp or something. His ball's taken away from him. I'm not too sure what they want to do with the ball. Its kick was smothered off the boot. Picked up again. Fleckavento goes back towards the goal square. Ball brings it down. Picked up. Arnsworth. Well, gets the handball out the back. I decides to kick himself on around the body, and he kicks a goal. Kicks
They reckon
a goal.
it was touched.
No, they're saying hit the post, didn't they? It's up to the umpire. The umpire doesn't think it does. It's going to be. Oh, yes, he is. Thinks it does hit the post now. 12-16 now at the Bell Post Hill. 9-6.
He was going to pay
Belmont
a goal.
Lions. I thought he was too. 18.5 minutes gone. Final quarter.
So fullback, Amory gets it in, kicks it long towards half back, punched away. But for Bell Post Hill, Bartholomew's gets wrapped up by Skillbeck. And then the umpires punched him. Somebody's not happy with the call anyway, but Skillbeck gets the free kick. He gives it away by hand to Keane. Goes with a kick towards half forward. Chapman comes out, does nicely, takes a good mark under pressure from Cow. Plays on, goes towards centre half forward. Mark's taken by Maxwell. Got a couple of leads. He goes to an open goal square. Makes people go back. Harrison at the back. Tries to use the body. Punched away by Fantel. It was a massive thump too. Handball Vasuka. Gets it to the back. They run across the face of goal. Zulix just measures the pass nicely. Taken takes it. Under pressure. Diving mark. Wants to play on. He thought about it. Just holds it up now. Goes wide, looking for Bartholomew's against Skillbeck. This is short in the tall of it. The little man does okay. Bartholomew's gets it away by a hand of Horan. He goes further towards Unsworth and Piazza, who taps it back, but Fursland, well, he had it and then he lost it. McCarthy, he just turns around and kicks to nobody in particular at half forward. McCarthy. Now James picks it up, draws a player, gets the handball over the top for Circa across half back. Handball back inboard to McNamara. Takes a bounce, drives it long towards Fursland at the back. Good mark.
It wasn't a good kick.
It wasn't a good kick. Keegan took the mark easily in the end. Inside defensive 50th for Lions. Comes towards Piazza on centre wing. He takes the mark, uncontested. Got Keane further afield. He comes to him now. He takes the mark. Horan had to come, and now Skillbeck's by himself on half back. Called to play. Oh, that's Fitty, because he didn't call him play on.
Hasn't called play on.
Didn't call play on. So Keane will bring the footy down with the 50 metres. Is that somebody on the bench?
No.
Oh, that's all right.
This side of the bench.
So Kieran Keane will come down and shoot for goal from about 45 out slide angle. I don't think he thinks he can make the distance because he was looking for the short pass there, but he's just held it up now. He's looking for somebody to give it to next to him, but there's nobody there, so he's going to have to load up himself. He goes with a left foot kick, kicks it across the face of goal, and it's mark taken by James right on the boundary line. So Bell Post Hill to relieve the pressure through Matthew James. Right foot kick, long, outside 50. No mark taken at the back. Miller shuffled the hand. It was free kick picked out. And going to go to Bell Post Hill. Unsworth, once he gets the footy back at half back, will take the free kick for a push. Short kick. Miller. Handball over the top. They turned it over the Lions. Can they pick it up though? They can't. And the kick comes back towards Unsworth, who followed it up. Now he wants to try and switch play into the middle. Fantella, it's a good kick too. Fantella takes the mark. He's got Teakin on his outside if he finds him. He goes there now, so he's at right half forward. Teakin takes the mark. Bell goes over the head of Baseley, lets him run onto it, but Bannister's right there as well. That's below the knees. Caleb Baseley coming in, so free kick will go to Keane for Belmont. Called to play on now, goes wide, looking for Jones, who takes the mark at half back. Long way up the ground. Goes towards centre wing, Costello in front, taps it to himself in front, needs to pick it up, tried to tap it on, under pressure, gets away from a couple, then a bit of candy around Muir. Short little kick to Harrison on the half volley, picks it up, plays on, goes long, inside 50, Zuliks can't take the mark. Oh, how's his recovery though? Amazing. Goes with the right foot kick out wide, looking for Fursland. The 229s chase it. He and Keegan, they both overrun it in the end. The kick off the ground by Horan, puts it towards 50. The ball comes back. Can they pick it up? Pack develops. The umpire may come in and ball it up. He will. And it's 55 out from the Bell Post Hill goal. They lead 12, 1688, 9-6-60 Belmont, and we have been playing 23.5 in the final term.
So the ball from the half forward line goes into Whitney, and Whitney spins and goes back towards centre wing. Kick needs to be good, coming through, kicked off the ground by Marnie, goes back and collects the ball himself on the left boot, goes long into the forward line, coming up Chapman, nice pick up on the half volley, but he's tackled straight away, ball comes out, and the umpire says that he's dropping the ball. Free kick will go Cowell, I think it is, or it's going back to Sulix. So Sulix now will go backwards, and Fantella will take possession of the ball. Player further afield. He had Teakin moving for him, but that option's not there anymore, so he decides to go longer. Went back towards Teakin, but Mark was taken out there by Piazza, and he has now got the ball. Short, Keane takes the mark. Ooh, could have been almost 50 and will be. So Keane was doubtful about him getting a distance last time, but he's got no worries about it now because he'll be pretty much in the goal square. Keane will go back and try and kick his first goal for the afternoon. Yes. So from directly in front, Kieran Keane comes in and he kicks the goal, and that will be the 10th goal now for the Belmont Lions. They are 10-6, 12-16 to Bell Post Hill, and we have gone 25 minutes, final quarter. Smith Holden, Bloodsy final quarter scoreboard.
Well, they haven't chucked it in, have they? They've gone fighting and trying to fight it right to the wire, but that one was a bit of a gift, bit of ill discipline, but it still goes on the board. 3 goals. They can't get. What's it? How long they gone?
26, nearly.
So back to the middle. Skillbeck and the ruck horns off the ground. We just saw him walk in front of us, so I think Mann's back in the ruck. Bell Post Hill. Skillbeck gets it down. McCarthy straight lines it. Can he pick it up though? That's the thing. He can. Can he get around James? He can. Left foot kick inside 50. Cozzy uses the body. Can't pick it up. Now Watkins, handball, inboard, sets a bit of a task for Maxwell. His kick was partly smothered. Harrison. Bell Post still happy to see it through for a rush behind to the Lions. 10-7-67. They trail Bell Post still 12-16-88. 12 with the footy at full back for the home side. Goes to the outer side, plays on. Drives it as long as he can. And it's a good kick too. Oh, what Watkins was doing there. Didn't go back far enough. Zulich took the mark easily. Left half back. Plays on. Oh, good mark, Keegan. Goes up, takes the mark for Belmont. Gives the handball off quickly to Whitney. Left foot kick in the middle, McCarthy. He's right in the middle of the ground. Needs to move it quickly. High, long. Oh, Watkins goes up. In fact, who was it? It was Maxwell maybe, who went up. It was. He couldn't take the mark. Harrison breaks out of 4 tackles and then drops the footy. So Bell Post still free kick. Bo McNamara will take it inside defensive 50. Chips the ball out wide. 12 takes the mark. Just holds it up. Chips over the top. Now James gets it. Gets it inboard to Fantella. Takes the mark. Plays on now. Goes towards half forward. Long lead coming out. Mark couldn't pick it up at the first attempt. Then he can. And then he got one high. The umpire said play on. Over the shoulder.
Bit late.
Bit late.
50.
And 50.
50.
And 50. So Dan Marr will get up and take the free kick. He's kicked 3-3 this afternoon. Come down and put the icing on the cake for Bell Post Hill. He's taking his time too.
There's no rush.
No rush. 28.5 minutes played in the final term. Dill Whitney stands the mark. He's still 30 metres out. And Dill Whitney standing on the goal line. Comes in now very deliberate. Kicks the goal. So he kicks his 4th of the afternoon, 13th for Bell Post Hill. They go to 13-16-94, and they lead Belmont 10-7-67. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard, 29 played.
Well, he's had a bit of a crack this bloke. What's he finished with? 4?
4-3.
Well, that's not a bad effort in a pretty low-scoring ordinary game, even though he hasn't played a blinder. Kicking 4 goals, 3 up there is not a bad effort.
Yep.
You know, like if Belmont could have got 4 goals, 3 out of a couple of these blokes,
Yeah, that's right.
it's the game changes. So, very, very good contribution. But he's not going to the Yards Hotel.
Isn't he?
Oh well, who knows with Smitty?
Oh.
Who knows? Who knows?
We're back in the middle of the ground. Umpire has the ball again as we stick towards 30 minutes final quarter. Man doing the ruck work.
Kenny's just ran through the video.
Skillbeck also there. Ruckman go at it again. Skillbeck over the top, knocks it forward. McCarthy runs onto it. On the left boot, goes into the half forward line. Jones in the right position, takes the mark. So Tyler Jones can go back now and kick for goal. And I'd say early in the day this might be within his capabilities, but right now might be testing material. He's going to kick from about just outside 50, I reckon. Jones steps in, loads up, good elevation, good distance, and it is straight through the middle. His first goal of the afternoon brings the 11th for Belmont Lions. They are 11-7, and the Bell Post Hill on 13-16. As we said, 31 minutes gone, final quarter now. Smith Holden, Bludgersdickie, final quarter scoreboard.
And probably annoys you a little bit that a bloke can go back and slot it from there. He's got all the talent in the world. He just hasn't done enough.
So Jones's first goal, back to the middle. Skillbeck and Luke Mann, and there's the siren. And full time, Bell Post Hill 13-16-94. They defeat the Belmont Lions 11-7-73. Goal kickers Dale.
For the home side, Ma has 4, 2 to Fursland, 1 each to Yates, Baseley, Fantella, Unsworth, Lentini, Muir and Horan. And for the Belmont Lions, 2 each to Costello, Harrison, Bowl, 1 to Whitney, Jones, Keane and Watkins.
21-point winners, Bell Post Hill get their first win of the season, 13-16-94 defeat. Belmont 11-7-73. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the final siren. Thanks to Buckley's Entertainment Centre. We'll wrap things up here at Mines Reserve this afternoon. Round 5, Match Day Live. You're listening to it live and exclusive on 94.7 The Pulse.